Okay. A lot of people struggle to spin their wedges or their 58 degrees or, pretty much whatever wedge they use. I don't care if you use a pitching wedge, approach wedge, 56, 60, 58, 54. I really don't care. But the main reason that you spin your wedge is you have a ton of grooves and all the ball catches just the grooves. So the ball kind of spins up the grooves and creates backspin. And eventually, if it lands on the green, you get a little backspin and a little bit of rollout. Like that, give me a little backspin if I were using a real ball on a real golf green. But mainly, the one thing that I would recommend for you to do if you want to spin your wedges is keep them clean, but not too dirty. Well, you can keep them a little bit dirty, but, not too dirty, so you get a little bit of that dirt on the ball, and just keep a little bit of spin. This dirt actually helps your club grab the ball and spin it. I would do this on a real golf green if I could, but I can't. So, but the main reason that you spin your wedges is the ball travels up your grooves, once again creating backspin. I have already said that. So if you hit the ball with, hang on, let me get my ball. That plastic. Oh yeah. Oh, it's fine. But my main point is, if you hit the ball with enough club speed, the ball will eventually, you'll swipe through it and it'll eventually just go up your grooves, creating backspin. And then, if you get a little bit flick of the wrist, you'll spin on the green once you land on it, and you get a little backspin. And my advice is, if you're gonna fly it and you have the skill to get enough backspin, play a little bit past the pin, so you can land on the green and get that backspin a little bit, especially if it's on a downslope. Because, downslope, gravity. Anyway, the point is, if you have enough skill to get, if you have enough skill to get a little bit of backspin with your wedges, and if you want to get a little backspin, you play your distance. So say I'm 95 yards out from the pin. You play your about 100-yard shot. So, if you hit your that's actually went way better than I thought it did. Anyway, the point is, so let's say I hit my 56, 95 degrees, 95 yards, but, the pin's 90, and it's on a little bit of a downslope, and if I want to spin the wedge back, I would play my 95-yard shot onto that 90-yard pin. So I land, if I carry it about 95, I land at about 96 probably, and then I spin it back maybe 3 yards, or about 2 yards. And then, you've left yourself, probably a 6-footer for whatever you're putting for. Anyway, yeah, guys, but the main point I'm trying to make here is, if you have enough club speed and you hit the ball with enough club speed, the ball will eventually, I've said this, 3 times? But the ball will eventually travel up your grooves and create enough backspin to where you can hit the green, stop, and spin back.